Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Mercury Farms. Before the sun comes up. I've been up for a while actually. I think I actually got up around 5:30 this morning. And I've been going ahead and seeding away. I got the field over by the house, and as you can see, this field here just about done, both with canola, seeding in the early morning hours. Before I went to bed, though, I took care of the egg pallet at the store. And I said, well, I'll grab the egg pallet in the morning. Well, we had an overflow of eggs. So I got some egg boxes now up there. Not that big of a deal, obviously. But I did buy some extra egg pallets as well. So I bought like 4 more. So I brought up 5 total up to the chicken coops, because they definitely need it. Woke up this morning and the prices of the eggs, one of them is starting to go up, and that was starting at $1,500. So keep our fingers crossed that we get a really good price sometime today. And yeah, we get to sell all of our eggs. Lots and lots of eggs. So we'll see how that goes. So the first thing we're going to do this morning anyways, I am bringing the seeder up to our chaff field. We're going to put it there, but we're going to actually spend some money to start the day. First things first, though, I think we're going to have to grab our juice fire. And remember that trailer I said I was thinking about selling, no sense of keeping it? Yeah, I need to keep that. Need to keep that now, for sure. And I'll show you, well, obvious reason why. You probably know why. Hop the fence here. So last episode we brought some more land up here for the orchards, which we're going to go ahead and buy right now actually. So we're going to come over here. I don't know if I need to take down. Is there a post in here, or what are these? Okay, yeah, there is posts in here. Probably need to remove these. Not this one here. This would be a good border for the orchard. Yeah, so I kind of forgot I need to take care of some hedges up here. See one. There is one of them. Actually, I cut it. Did it not cut, or what? There it is. Oh, darn, so it was cut. Just didn't fall over. Alright, so we'll cut down a couple of these. Somewhere in there. And of course we got one more right here. Alright, we'll just chuck that one over there for now. Same thing with this one. I kind of need to clear up. Come on now. Put that one there. This log does not want to move. Wow, okay, it just wants to stay right in my hand, and I turn myself around. There we go. Did I actually get them down far enough? This one's down far enough so it's not there. I got a little bit of a stump there. Let's not worry too much about that. Yeah, it's there. Alright, so I think we're all set to place down. I mean, can I get rid of that? Or is that just a little bit of a... Won't allow me to pick it up either. Watch this be like a real problem later on. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's go in here. It's under miscellaneous, I believe. 1 apple orchard, please. Wow, this thing is huge. Let me make sure I get a good angle on it. So, do I want it so I can add more later on? Why is it saying I do not own this land? Let me put this one down first. Meaning on this side. You don't own this land. Seriously? So what's causing... Need to turn it just a little bit that way. Alright, no regrets. Let's place it. Alright, so there we go. There is our first one. Also, I get to see what gets placed around it, which is grass and a little bit of dirt. Oh, I can see why, because the footprint actually comes out farther than what is showing on the screen. Okay, that's reasonable. That's all good. That's fine right there. I like that a lot. So you can see, it does actually, I think it has a little bit of lights in it as well. Yeah, we got some lights right here. These are automatic water sprinklers, so when we give it some water, there are certain hours of the day that these sprinklers will come on and water our fruit plants. And the manure right there, obviously. Can I have a seat? Obviously not. Alright. So there is one. Now that I understand there's a bigger footprint than what's actually showing on the screen, it's understandable why we have to go wider. Alright. I did not want to hit that button. I wanted to hit this button here. I want to kind of put them right across the way from one another. So let's try to make sure that is pretty good right there. I'm trying to get a good angle to make sure I move the mouse the right direction. Oh, that's way too close. I can't tell. Alright, probably not exactly lined up, but you know what? We're going to say it's good enough. I am looking for that that little piece of wood. Yeah, it's right there. Well, if I have to get it later on, I have to get it later on. But that is looking fine. It's not that far off, actually. I mean, it's off a little bit, but... No. It's not bad at all. Alright, so grab our dehumidifier. And let's see, I need to get rid of the weight. I need to get rid of the pallet forks. Oh, that's right, I'm storing this stuff over here now. Get rid of that. Place down the pallet forks. Alright, grab said shovel. Grab the trailer that I almost sold a little while ago. And we're going to head to the store and reconfigure that so it can hold manure for our new orchards so they can actually start bringing in some cash. It doesn't hurt while we're here. Put some fuel into that one. $139 of diesel fuel purchased. I do realize I got silage in the bucket, so I'll have to get rid of that before we try to pick up some manure. Let's unhitch that. come on in here and customize. 4,000 or 8,000? Well, I can customize it for 4,000 liters for $0. I don't know how many liters these take, and I don't want to say it's only $2,000, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Do I want a cover? It's extra $500 for a cover? Yikes. It's just manure, so I'm going to say no. No, no, no. But yes, we'll go for 8,000 liters. Close those up. Alright, so let's go make a visit to the cows. We'll fill this up with some manure. And then on up to the orchards. And let's see how much they'll take. If it's as much as the greenhouses that we have, then they're going to take like 6,000 liters. So now the trailer is definitely going to come in handy. You know, I just realized that this bucket, I think, probably holds more than the trailer can take. Yeah, it holds 9,000. But that's the problem with it right there. I can't, even with the weight in the back of this thing, it's too much. So actually, it might be a... Yeah, I probably should have went larger with that trailer, huh? Well, we'll see how much it takes up there. So, ooh, great demand at sealed milk. Well, we know that's got to be for milk. All right, 1,200 is not the best price that we've seen at all. I mean, it's not bad, and we got just 17,000 liters. So, yeah, I don't know about that. Can I hitch this up to there? Sure can. So I also probably should tell you, when midnight came, because I kind of forgot myself, the reason why we ended up with like, we had like, what, 62 grand to start the morning. Of course, we made money from the greenhouses and the rabbits, but we also got like 20 grand from the BGA from selling some silage from the previous day. Yeah, so I'm going to see how much one of these take up here. And who knows, I may reconfigure this to take more than 8,000 liters. We do have like 1,000 liters inside the bucket. The question is, can this tractor haul up? I mean, if I were to increase the size of this trailer, I mean, the Dude's Fire seems to be doing okay. And then, of course, we got to give these orchards some water so they can stay nice and healthy and don't dry out. Alright, so the question is, how much manure do these take? It looks like they take quite a bit of amount here. If I turn on the HUD and come on over. Oh, so it is like a greenhouse. 6,000 liters. Alright. So in a way, 12,000 liters is almost what it really desires. Dump this off here. Yeah, so maybe when we get a little bit more cash later on, I could up the size of this trailer one more time, I do believe. I mean, I could find out. We can just go in the store, trailers, this little guy right here. So there's 4,000, 8,000. So it does take up to 12,000, which would be just perfect for it. Alright, you know what? I'm going to head on down to the store. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Upgrade the trailer because I got all the greenhouses to do as well. So I may as well just up it up, upgrade it up. And, yeah, I mean, we got the cash right now to do it, so let me head to the store and I'll meet you back down by the cow barn. Fill it with more manure, 12,000 liters. We'll top off the orchard and then start topping off the greenhouses. Alright, now that we got a 12,000 liter trailer, we should be able to fill this guy up nicely. We got tons of manure. And then I was just thinking, I hope this trailer will fill up the greenhouses. Some trailers will not, if I remember correctly. I'm so used to doing it with a wheel loader most of the time. Looks like I have to wait for the manure to respawn in. Yeah, because we go into our cow page, you can see we got 191,000 liters of manure. I definitely didn't take all of that. I wonder if I can grab this over here. Probably not. Doesn't help if I spilled it back on the ground. There we go. Now it's spawning back in. Alright, let's head on over to the greenhouses because if I remember correctly, they actually might even be empty right now. Alright, so we got 12,000 liters in there. And some on the ground. I'm hoping I can unload this right into the greenhouses, but if not that big of a deal. Because what I'll do is I'll just like top it off and leave up at the orchards if I have to. Yeah, it looks like we're actually empty. Yep, going right into the manure bin, I guess you would call it. Somewhere. Trigger, please. Perfect. So just think, a couple days ago I was thinking about selling this trailer, now here I am using it. Alright, so what I might have to do is give the manure some time to refill into the bin over here. If that's the case, I need to grab the Volvo anyways, and we need to put some water into the orchard. And also the greenhouses as well. So let me go grab the Volvo and top that up with some water. I might actually use the milk tanker. Actually, I probably better not. I should just use our slurry tanker. Just in case. While this thing was filling up, somehow it's still filling up. Wow, way out here it was still filling up. Anyways, while this thing was filling up, I went and cleaned out the chickens, loaded up some more manure, and I'm like, this should be full by now. And nope. Alright, so let's take care of the greenhouses here. This had a little bit of water in it, so I took care of a couple of these tanks already. Still kind of waiting on the manure to spawn at the cow barn. I have topped off a little bit of it. Alright, there are the greenhouses full of water. Let's head up to the orchard and place some of these down, and the community should really love us being able to give them some fresh apples and oranges now. Yep, this truck does need a wash. We wash and repair just about everything except for the truck, which usually I try to keep track of because it's a nice looking truck. Alrighty, here. Let's go and somewhere. There we go. So they take just about as much as the greenhouses, so I'm thinking, ooh, this might be a little, I may have to back into that one. About every 2.5, 3 days, we'll probably have to re-top these off. Let me just make sure, turn on this HUD here. Yeah, so this is a little bit short in the manure, but that's what we had there. So yeah, 100% water, 100% manure, 100% water and manure. I like how when you put the manure in, like a shovel shows up in a wheelbarrow. You can see the manure around the trees. It was back in 17, I do believe. There was a mod, just like, I don't know if it's by the same author or not, but yeah, you had to take the manure and actually pile it around the trees, but now it's just putting it into a heap here, and you're good to go. Alright, so the orchards are pretty well taken care of for a few days, especially since after this I am leaving back to the Pacific Northwest, so they should be good for a few days until we get back. But I still need some more manure to top off our greenhouses. And with a little bit of water I got left, I should be able to give the cows some water. Yeah, next week we're going to have to take care of the animals, meaning feeding them and making sure they got everything that they need. I did check that today, and they're getting kind of low on some of the stuff. Actually, they took all the water. Yeah, so the cows, they're not clean, but they will be probably in a second. So they got water. You can see they're getting low on straw. They're fine on mixed rations, really. The sheep just need to be cleaned, and the chickens, I did clean, like I said, I cleaned up the chickens while I was waiting for this water tanker to fill up. Yeah, we'll just put that there for now. And how much manure do we have at this point? Kind of interesting how the manure just keeps slowly spawning in. That's something I have not seen before. I mean, I've seen it on this map with this cow shed, but yeah, it just seems weird. So if you're trying to run a big farm and you want your manure to spread in the field, yeah, it spawns in kind of on the slow side. Although that time it seemed like it spawned in rather quickly. Yeah, so what I'll probably have to do is load up the trailer as we go. So like once a day, when I'm thinking about like load up the fill up the trailer, then that way I always have 12,000 liters of manure ready to go. Yeah, so it doesn't look like our greenhouses ran out of manure. Must have been awfully close though. Really, I gotta wait for that trailer to go down before I can empty it again. Or it does not recognize it. Alright, so pull out, back up. I filled this up with the manure once before. There it goes. Maybe not. Alright, right there. Are you happy now? Are you happy, sir? Alright, so our greenhouses are taken care of. Our orchards are pretty much taken care of. So the egg price is the one that's climbing up, 553 and rising. Well, 1553. Yeah, the milk price, I mean, like I said, even though it's a great demand, that's not the best price we've seen. We've seen up to 1,500, so... Yeah, the great demand's in 19, I don't... Yeah. It might be a great demand, but that's not really the best price we've seen. Alright, so I'm going to park this guy right over here. And I think it's time we actually get some actual farm work, well, field work done. Go ahead and drop that guy off, and our plow is right behind us. Let's get our maize field plowed. That way, at some point, I can go ahead and replant some corn in here so we can make some more chaff so we can sell it at the BGA at some point. You know how it goes. Can you lower, please? Thank you. Trying to make some quick work of this while we wait to see what the egg prices do. And then, like I said, I probably need to really... I mean, the cow's cleanliness is at 0. Even though it doesn't affect them that much, we are going to clean them up because, you know, I like to have a clean farm. I tried to anyways. Yes, we're back down to 12 grand. But, like I said, if those egg prices keep rising up, we are going to be having lots of cash. And like I said, the next thing I probably need to buy is either more land so we can start expanding the parking area, or the slurry tanker so we can start spreading some digestate down from the BGA. We don't probably have that much digestate, but it'd be nice to do some slurry spreading now and then as well, because we haven't done that since Ravenport, really. Yeah, I haven't done it on this map. I don't, because I don't have a slurry tanker, so I haven't done it on this map. Yeah, because we came from Ravenport to here. Yeah, so I haven't done it since Ravenport. The thing is, with digestate, you need lots of it to do lots of fields. But we'll use it when we can. And I would like to get a cultivator as well, so when I plow a field I can actually cultivate it before seeding it. But I think it's time we speed up the process here and get this field plowed, because it's going to take me a while, but if I do it in a time lapse, it'll go by just a little bit quicker. Now, I think I said earlier that after today I'm heading back to the Pacific Northwest. This is what jet lag will do to you. No, I don't. I got another day here. So, yeah, it's all going to work out. Yeah, so the things I was been trying to get done, thinking, geez, I'm going back to the Pacific Northwest already. I got another day here. Another day. So that just makes me feel a little bit better about taking care of the animals before I leave. So, yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm getting all jet lagged flying back and forth. Not sure if I can keep this up. So that's my memory that needs to keep up. All this time travel. What day is it? What day is it? I don't know. It's farm day. That's all I know. Yes, we almost got this field plowed and ready for seeding. may have to look at, like I said, look into a cultivator so I can cultivate these fields after I get done plowing them like I should. But we're a little strapped for cash right now. We're waiting to see what those eggs do. And that canola price. If that canola price could just hit $800 at this point, I'd be happy. But maybe it won't. I keep thinking that I saw the price up near 900 once. And maybe it was, but maybe that was just an extreme price for canola. And now I think the highest price I can get up to is like 720, 730, somewhere in there. Alright, so what I've been doing lately, well not lately, since we got a forage harvester, is leave the plow right up here because I gotta plow this field every time. Well, I don't have to, but if you want a better yield, I have to plow the field every time. So we're going to stick this in the corner. And once I get like a shed either at the BGA or over here by the orchards, I could start sticking it over there. There we go. I'm just going to slow down time just for a minute here. I'm going to go back. No, that's not the page I want. I want to go back in here, because does it tell me in here what time the... No, it does not. It does not tell me what time those sprinklers come on. Can I... Oh, they don't show up on the map either. Alright, no problem. Am I going the right way? Which way am I facing? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Should be able to. Yeah, I am going... Wow, I'm just all over the place right now. Let's see if they come on at 10 o'clock. Speed up some time just a little bit. Hey, 10 o'clock, the sprinklers do come on. How perfect was that? Kind of interesting, the manure kind of washes away when the sprinklers come on. I don't know if I want to call these sprinklers, but okay. And we got some oranges growing already. Picking them. Well, we're not picking them. Someone's picking them. Oh, I like it. The shovel and the wheelbarrow come out. Like the workers are putting manure around them. Nice touches. I do like that. Maybe get someone to sit in the benches once in a while. That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, so now the manure is back on around the trees. So, yeah, that's going to earn us some cash. It doesn't say... I know it says on the mod hub how much you get per hour on what economy. But it doesn't in here. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it is 40. Actually, I'm getting $80 an hour. I do believe that's double, kind of like the greenhouses. All right, so what I need to do now is come back down here. Unload that. Alright, I do got some manure in the bucket, so let me dig out what's in there. I was able to get the manure over by the slurry port by sticking the shovel over. Oh yeah, that's a full bucket load. Yeah, the trailer's just going to make it easier for me to bring the manure up than trying to drive with that bucket. That's too much for the tractor. Let's see, this holds 9, so I should be able to hold another 3,000. Perfect. But I did have some in there to begin with, so I may have too much. I may have to put some back in. And then we need to clean out the cows. And of course, yeah, I got this a little bit too much in the bucket. But we do have a full trailer. Alright, cows, you guys need to be cleaned up because your cleanliness is at 0. And I don't know if I can get this in the Total Mix Rations mixer while it's in the shed. Good enough. I mean, I'm kind of tilting the mixer over, but it's in there. Yep, that's good. Peanut hit the post. Alright, now down to the sheep. Clean them out. And then we'll have a look at those egg prices. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's still climbing. Like I said, if it gets up to 1,700 and something, it might be time just to sell them. Because we got so many pallets, but I hate to say, well, I got more pallets in there. We can wait a couple more days. I've said that twice now, and yeah, I just keep saying that, and eventually the pallets I put in there, they'll be full, and we'll be in the same situation. So I don't know how much money we're making now per hour from the greenhouses, orchards, rabbit pens. But we're definitely making enough, I think. But I do like the looks of the orchards. That's why I said I got to put those in. The orchard I put on the Pacific Northwest, I was like, it's something. I was looking for something like that. But, you know, graphically it needs to look a little bit better than what it is. And like I said, they should be changing that out by the time I get back. Because the sheep up there in the Pacific Northwest produce manure, not grass like we're picking up here. Let's just take a quick peek in here. Remember we sold the wool a couple days ago? Yeah, they're filling it up pretty darn quick. Which is good for us. Alright, let me go in here. 1597 and climbing. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to bring this tractor back, move some things around, and I'll bring it back somewhere probably around the noonish hour. And we'll see what the price is doing then. Well, we have reached the noon hour. The egg prices are still climbing, but I thought I'd come over here and weed out this field that I seeded this morning. And I didn't quite get to the edge, but you know what? Close enough. I'm not going to worry about a little bit of edge of weeds over there. It'll give it some color when they hit stage 2. Yeah, so the egg prices are still going up, so it looks like we'll have to wait until next episode to see what they do. We are getting close to the $1,700 mark, I do believe. So there is a really good chance we'll have some eggs to sell next episode and get a boatload of cash. As for our profit per hour now, we're getting somewhere close to $1,500, $1,600 per hour between the greenhouses, the rabbit pens, and now the orchards. The orchards are going to take a long time just to repay for themselves, but I thought, you know what, like I said, I like the looks of them. I think they're great placeable. We have the manure. I mean, yeah, I could sell the manure at the BGA, but I think it's more fun to give us another job to do rather than top off greenhouses. Now we got like an orchard to kind of take care of. And plus we get to see more of the map in that location. I mean, the only time we really were going up there was to go to the windmill to sell whatever crop we have. The canola prices are going up as well, so fingers crossed that next episode, yeah, we could have like 400 grand in the bank account, which getting me to that point almost like maybe a harvester instead of a slurry tanker, and just because they'll give us a different crop to do. So we'll have to see what next episode brings, because I'm not sure what it's going to bring at all. Like I said, I think finally we got to sell some eggs. I think people in town are like, we need the eggs, and I'm like, you know what? They give me a better price, and you'll have your eggs. Yeah, and I got to harvest that canola there. Like I said, buy those couple of fields. Was there 2 more fields? No, 3 more fields right there that we got to buy some. And I think all 3 combined, we're talking somewhere around 150 grand for all 3. And then I can either figure out how to merge them / make it into a parking lot, a bigger silo, all that stuff. I think this field right here, after I finish weeding it, I think this one does have both stages of fertilization down. Oh, which does remind me as I say that, apparently in Seasons is bringing back 3 stages of fertilization. So, yeah, just get ready if you're looking forward to Seasons coming out. Yeah, when that comes out, it's not 2 stages of fertilization. It's going to be back to 3. Which, you know, if you're not used to playing Seasons, in Seasons you got more time to do things. Depending on how many days per season you have. I usually play 6 days per season. And 6 days per season is long enough to really do a lot of things. Because basically you only have 1 harvest every, well, if you play 6 days, you know, you got 4 seasons, you got 1 harvest every 24 days, really. So you got plenty of time to go around and do all these things. There we go. And I'm hearing thunder in my background, so I don't know if my microphone's picking up, so that's what that noise is. Alright, so we are weeded, and yes, the traffic on this map still is all clumped together. I'm sure it's something I probably blocked traffic once, and that's how they got all clumped together. I found it odd that I said, let me turn it off, and then turn traffic back on. I thought they would reset, and not so much. So, I don't know. It did look kind of interesting when I was seeding that field that we're just in. I was seeding that field like at 5 o'clock in the morning. And when the line of traffic came through, it looked pretty neat, actually. Yeah, so next episode, definitely gotta, you know, we gotta take care of the animals, top them all off of what they need. I mean, the chickens are kind of fine, but we'll probably top them off as well. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I keep turning back in with the weeder up. Yeah, it's just too bad I can't teleport up to the orchard. But we can get close enough. Yeah, I do like... I mean, this looks so much better than the one we have on the Pacific Northwest. I can't believe I got that mod on a modded site. You know, like, well, it is an orchard. Then, like, the very next day, these came out. I'm like, oh, sure. These look so much better. Someone needs to put the manure down. Just saying. Yeah, so we're getting $80 per orchard per hour, so $160 per hour by the orchards. And we spent 50 grand for the orchards. And also 4 grand to upgrade our trailer in order to bring manure up here. So, yeah, it's gonna be a while for us to get our money back on these, but they do look so much better. And who knows, maybe in the future they'll add like a different crop, and we got room to do that. Yeah, I could pick up some of these logs up here at some point. But that is, well, wait, before I do, let me show you. Yeah, so the canola price, actually, this one stopped at $7.40, which is not bad. I'd like to see 8, but, you know, whatever. And the egg prices, $17.05 and still going up. So, yeah, we'll probably be selling some eggs next episode. Very good chance. Very, very good chance. Hopefully it gets up to like $1,800. I do not know how many eggs we actually have at this point. But each one of these crates is 10,000 liters. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 full ones. There's the boxes. 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. And I just realized I bought wall pallets. Derp. Well, guess what I'll be doing after I get done recording? Yeah. Good times. Yeah, see, my brain's not right there. I thought it was my last episode, but before going back to the Pacific Northwest, and I bought wool pallets. wool pallets. I'm like, how come the boxes aren't going in here? Yeah, how come there's no boxes going in here? Well, I could use some more wool pallets down at the... Well, that's an egg pallet. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'll take care of that later. Anyways, this is a good time to go, I think. That's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.